Hello loves, and welcome back to Life with CheKesha. It is your girl CheKesha Simms, and I am so glad that you all have tuned back into my channel. But if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you do me a big favor and drop me a purple heart in the comments box. That way I know that you are new, and as well go ahead and click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. Alright love, so I'm sure you saw the title of today's video. I am going over my first day of wearing my aligners from Smile Direct, and I do have them on right now, so if I sound a little bit different and if my mouth is moving a little funny, that's because this is actually my first full day of wearing these. So this is the intro. So I've already recorded day one, in which basically, just to give you a little background, I'm just showing you what I did to prep for my aligners at home and what I did to put them on, and then as well as me taking them out for the first time. So this set that I have in now, I have them on for 6 days, and then I will swap them out. The amazing thing about Smile Direct, they do have an app, so everything I can do on the app. I do have a virtual dentist, so I will be having appointments showing my teeth as they start to shift and change into the place that we are desiring them for them to get to. So I will be taking you along the journey with me. Now I will say that this is a very different feeling. I was on the phone with my bestie and I was trying to say a word and that just came out so crazy. So we're going to see how this goes, because I have to wear them 22 hours a day, which technically gives me 2 hours of time that I can have without having them on. So it doesn't have to be 2 hours in one sitting. It could be 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. So it's definitely a challenge. Like right now, as I'm filming, it's like 3:51 and I've had them on all day. I haven't really eaten anything, and now I'm starting to feel a little bit of the uncomfortable tenderness. Like I said, I don't have any pain, but it's very weird, this whole feeling. So I'm taking you all along the journey with me. Yeah, so I'm excited about just transforming my smile. This is something that I wanted to do for a while, and with the encouragement of my husband, telling me if that's what I want to do, go ahead and do it. I'm doing it, y'all. So let's get into the first day of my aligners, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you stick along and go on the journey with me. Hey love, so happy Sunday. So today I am getting my teeth prepped before I put on my aligners from Smile Direct. Now this brightening system, it did come as a sample when I went for my consultation, so I wanted to wait to use it right before I put my aligners in. And this case right here holds the mouthpiece, which has a LED light. And to activate it, all you would need to do is to insert it into your cell phone or whatever mobile device. It does come with an adapter, and I'm using the one for the iPhone, as of course. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is go ahead and brush my teeth before I put the whitening gel on. Alright guys, so these are my teeth brushed before I use the whitening. See, my teeth aren't that bad considering that I drink a lot of coffee and I've been drinking a lot of red wine lately. But also, while we're looking at this, just to show you my teeth, and I did show you in a previous video what the visual looked like, but I have a slight overbite, and then the overbite goes over these teeth that were crowded, and then these teeth got pushed out due to my wisdom teeth growing inward like this. So anyway, I'm doing this because I want to make sure my teeth look, good for myself, and I want to do the whitening before I start my trays on Monday. So again, just regular natural bathroom light. These are what my teeth look like, and I'm about to put the solution on my teeth now. Okay, so I had to twist this little end to get the gel, and you see the gel here. So we're going to start brushing on there. Okay, so the foam's on my teeth, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Ew. And it says to spit out the excess. That was nasty. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna spit out the excess. And it says that your teeth continue to whiten after the gel is absorbed. Do not rinse, eat, or drink 20 minutes after you're done. And avoid dark stained foods and liquids for 24 hours. So that means I can't have any coffee tomorrow. So yeah. Or wine. Not unless I do white wine. But I'm going to start my actual... And I don't even know if y'all can hear me because I have this plug in. Hold on. Alright, love. So we're going to go ahead and unbox my Smile Direct aligner kit. And I have to continue to remember that it's not Invisalign. There are, because Invisalign is a brand, but aligners are the actual thing that I will be using. I am doing Smile Direct. So just to put that clarification out there, just in case I've said something otherwise. So these are aligners by Smile Direct. And they come in this super cute box, and it says open for a supply of confidence. Okay, really, really nice box. So when you open it up, I don't know if you can see, has this little sleeve that has information in it. And so it just says your aligner guide. And it has all the information telling you what's included in your aligner. So you get the Smile Direct Club aligners, which are in this little box here. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. And that includes your aligner case. So this is the case and the aligners. You get your Bright Premium Whitening, teeth whitening, in which you all saw that I did. And it does have a 1-week treatment result with it. It'll last up to 6 months. You get a lip balm because I guess your lips get pretty dry when you wear any type of aligner or braces. You get your Smile Stretcher, in which that'll be used when I do my virtual check-ins with my Smile Direct doctor, my emery board, and that helps file down the aligners if they're a little bit too long on my gums. The Audi tool, which helps me take them out. I'll get some cleaning tablets to clean my aligners and some movements. And they say that those are good to help chew on to adjust your aligners. So it has a lot of information in here. I also have the app on file, well, on my phone, and I'll show you the app as well. I'll include that somewhere in the video. But this is all the information. So it tells you to welcome to the club. These are the cleaning tablets. These are the movements, so they're sugar-free, which is good. And you chew these, and it'll help set your aligners in place. This is the little Audi tool that'll help you take the aligners out. These are the not the cleansers, but the teeth whiteners, in which you saw that this is the case that you get to store your aligners. Then this little ball right here, you use this to connect when you go online. And then these are my aligner trays. So I would just pop them out. This is my first one, and I would wear this for 22 hours a day for 1 week, and then I will take them out. And underneath here, This is the smile structure that I will use, and it's basically like that thing that you see on Ellen when she does that game. So this is what I'll use when I do my virtual appointments with my doctor, my dentist, my Smile Direct dentist. So this is the whole kit. Everything can stay in here. And like I said, you just pull these out, rip it each time. Now, I'm going to actually start these tonight. We are still on Sunday. I said I was going to wait until Monday, but at least I can get to try to see how it works while I sleep, and to get in some extra time with these on. So I will show you when I pop these in. I do have to do a check-in on my app. And like I said, I will go on the app, and I will leave it in the video so you all can kind of see what the process looks like when using it through the app. And I'm excited to get this journey going. And even though these are only 2, you can get 2 treatments. Like I said, these are the teeth whitenings. You can get 2 per tube. And so the one that I have that I did earlier this evening, I still have enough to do another treatment. So technically I have 5 more teeth whitenings that I can use with these. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get these popped into my mouth. Okay, loves, so I have the aligners in. They don't hurt or anything, but they do feel weird. I decided to start them tonight because the instructions said it's best to always start your new set of aligners at night. That way, if there is any discomfort, you will sleep through most of it. So we're gonna see. I feel like I'm sounding a little lispy. So this is gonna be how I'm gonna be sounding for a while. My treatment plan is supposed to end the first week of March, which will be great, just in time for the hub's birthday, and definitely in well enough time for our anniversary. But anyway, so I'm going to probably do, I don't know if I'm gonna do weekly vlogs with my journey or just do shorts, but I will let you know tomorrow how I feel waking up with them. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, loves, and happy Monday. So I slept pretty comfortably through the night with my aligners. I would say night 1, it didn't feel bad. Like I felt like I had just kind of came from getting the cleaning from the dentist, and you know how when they clean your teeth they feel a little tender but not unbearable. The only other thing that I can really notice is like where the aligner hits my gums. It doesn't irritate my gums, but I can feel them like with my tongue when I talk. But I doubt if I'll file them down. They do provide you with an emery board that you can use, but it's not cutting my gums, it's not cutting my tongue, it's not bothering, like it's not hurting, or anything like that. What else? My lips did get really dry. So I found myself, like I'm doing now, licking them a lot. Even though I have my lip balm that they provide, when you sleep, you're not thinking about that. So what I'm gonna do now is attempt to take them out, because I'm gonna have my morning coffee, and then I'm going to brush them. I'm gonna use the Audi tool, try to use that first, because I don't want to damage them, because you can tear them if you are a little too rough. So I'm gonna try the Audi tool first. I'm gonna try to see if I can record it. I gotta see, maybe I can bring my stand in the bathroom, but I can definitely tell that I have aligners. Like I feel like my mouth, that whole, even though I don't have braces, so you know how when people have braces, they do that. That's what I'm doing. And I think it's because of just the moisture that your mouth would normally have without them. it's not, I don't know, I can't explain it, but my lips feel dry all the time. So now, not only do I have to worry about dry hands because I'm washing them all the time and sanitizing them, now I gotta worry about a dry mouth and feeling like I'm talking with a mouth full of, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go try to take these out, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I put them back in, because I did not show y'all me putting them in for the first time, in which they really weren't that hard, and those movement bites really do work, but I did find myself still like biting down throughout the night just to make sure they were on right. I don't know, hopefully that's not a bad habit to have, because I am typically a clencher. When I sleep, I clench my teeth tight. So I was trying to be mindful, trying not to do that as well, because if I'm really tired, sometimes I'm a teeth grinder as well. So I'm hoping that this will help me with that, me not grinding my teeth as much as well, because I'm mentally conscious before I go to sleep that I have these aligners in my mouth and I don't want to damage them. So, and again, I'm doing the LL Cool J. Look at my lips. And I even feel like smiling is weird, because right where the aligner starts is like my lip hits that, because I have like when I smile, my lip curls up. But anyway, let's go ahead and try to take these things out. Okay. As you can see, it was a struggle. That Audi tool, I actually kind of bent that front part of my aligner, not too much, but I'm kind of glad that happened, because if you saw my unboxing, I said it came from emery board, where I checked my whole box and the emery board is not in there. And I went back to watch the video just to make sure, but I never saw the emery board. So I had to go on the app and do the live chat. They're available 24 hours and they're sending me a new one. But what I ended up doing is I went to YouTube University, and checked out a couple of different ways to do it. And thank God I have nails, because I was able to use my nails a little bit. But I wanted to be very, very careful, because I do not want to mess up my aligners, because I'm super excited about the journey. So I took them off. I don't know if I'll ever try to show y'all again me taking them off, not unless I get like to. Maybe once I get a little more seasoned, but I'll show you definitely popping them in. Putting them in wasn't that hard, but they are out now. I rinsed them. I'm drinking my coffee, trying to drink that quickly, and I actually did a smaller cup, because normally I take my time, sip my coffee, but you're supposed to wear your liners 22 hours out the day, which technically only gives me 2 hours of no aligner time, whether it's in one sitting or collectively. So that's like a whole thing. Like if I know I'm going out to dinner, I'm gonna probably have to take them out before I get out the car, because most of the time I'm not in the restaurant more than 2 hours. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy this coffee, and then when I come back, I'm gonna get myself together, brush my teeth, put my clothes and stuff on, and then I will show you me putting them back in. So stay tuned. Okay, y'all. So I hate apartments have them fans. I don't be trying to disconnect them. So we're gonna go ahead and put my trays or aligners back in. And yeah, so how do they say that? Do the bottom first. So the bottom are actually my troubled area. Like I told y'all, I have the crowding, and then my canines or fangs are pushed out. And I will say, like, my mouth don't feel really sore. I know a lot of people say, oh, when they take them out, their mouth is so sore and tender. It just feels like, you know, if you flossed, that tenderness but no pain. And I also understand why people say that they are on the aligner diet and how they lose like 10 or more pounds, because once you put these in and then you take them out for the first time, you don't want to take them out anymore. And I don't know if you can see right here, I lifted that up trying to use this, so I probably won't do that again. It didn't bother my gums, but once I get my emery board, because they said they'll be here within 3 to 5 business days, I'll probably file that down. But by then I'll be on my new tray because I switched these out in 6 days. So let's go ahead and put these in, and they say do the backs first. So easy to get in, so hard to take out. And the top, as you can see, the top doesn't look bad. I just have a slight overbite. So back. Okay, they're in. Can you see? My lips are dry. So in the video earlier, I said this was the device that they use when you do your virtual appointments. No. And it's funny because when I went for my consultation, they gave you a free one of these, and I never used it. But this is like those eco balls that you used to get for, so it smells good. It smells like it has like some shea butter or something in there, but this is definitely gonna be my best friend, especially since I don't wear too much lipstick because of wearing a mask all the time. But I can definitely feel them, and I think, like I said, I can feel the back of the trays on my tongue, but it's not unbearable, it's not annoying. It's almost like if you ever had a tongue ring and it's just there, that's how it feels. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself together, and if you are thinking about getting aligners, whether it's the Smile Direct, Invisalign, I highly recommend it. Especially if you're not a big eater, or if you try not to eat that much, because getting these out, I don't want to eat. Not because of the pain, I just don't want to keep taking them out. So I'll probably be doing like 1 meal a day, maybe 2. But yeah, so they're in. And you see my teeth, they look nice and white from the whitening treatment that I use. So I'll probably do those maybe once a month, because I'll definitely be cutting back on my coffee, because you can't drink anything dark with these. I might gotta get back into some white wine for a while. I don't know how that's gonna affect Wine Down Wednesday, but we gonna make it work. But I think I'm gonna do a white wine for Wine Down Wednesday anyway. So as long as the drinks are clear, you're fine. But anything that's dark, you definitely have to remove them. So we shall see. So that's the end of day 1 of me using my first tray of aligners. Next week, in 6 days, I will be swapping them out for the second set. I'm so excited, and thank you all for coming along on the journey with me. And I hope this has inspired you if you've been thinking about making a change for yourself, not for nobody else, because we don't change for the world, we change for ourselves. If this is something that you decide to do, and yes, my hair look crazy, I'm giving y'all 100% unfiltered. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've used aligners, if you're thinking about aligners. Let me know what your results were. Let me know what your fears are if you are hesitant, and maybe I can help answer those questions. So let me go and get my day started, because I gotta get these nails did. Peace. All right, you guys, so that is it for week 1. And even though it's not a whole week, But week 1 is the set that I have, because basically I think I'm changing my aligners every week, every 6 days. I don't know, each packet will give me different instructions along with the app that I'm using. It'll let me know when it's time to change out my aligners and when it's time to meet with my virtual dentist. And it's really weird. Like, I can't say certain words. Like, so like I was saying earlier, I was talking to my friend. I try to say I can't say it. I had to try to say it with you guys just so y'all can laugh as hard as we laughed on the phone. So please, I think when I start to do my videos, I'm going to have to preference that I have these aligners in. Some of my words may sound a little bit different. Yeah, so if you enjoyed today's video and this video has inspired you to go ahead and start your journey with straightening out your teeth and transforming your smile, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up. Those thumbs up makes a very big deal when my videos are coming out. And as well, please make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. That notification bell gives you access to all my content that I put out there. And if you already have clicked that notification bell and you're not getting notified, what you may have to do is click it off and then click it back on, just to do a reset. With YouTube, you know, switching up algorithms and things changing and more content creators are coming onto this platform, sometimes, you know, the notification bell just needs a little reset. So if you haven't been getting your notifications, just make sure you hit that reset button. And if you do that and you're still not getting the notifications, then you may want to check on your phone settings. I know I'm an Apple user. I turn off the notifications to a lot of my apps because they be annoying. So if you don't want to miss any of my videos or any of your other favorite YouTubers, make sure your settings have your notifications on. You can customize how you get them. I do it where my notifications come up in my notification center. That way, when I'm doing IG stories, I'm not hitting the notifications by accident and getting all out of my stories. But that's a whole nother video talking about that. So anyway, so again, give me a big old thumbs up, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. So until next time, loves, peace.